After a high decibel campaign, voters are casting their ballot for the fourth phase of Bihar elections. Votes are being cast in 55 constituencies, making it the largest of the 5 phases of polling. Stakes are particularly high for the BJP that had won the maximum number of seats that are in fact seeing polling today with its erstwhile partner last time around, the JDU. A total of 1.4 crore people are casting their votes today for 776 candidates in the fray, of which 57 are women. Well, now a criminal record in fact seems to be a common factor among several candidates in the Bihar fourth phase of elections. 253 candidates have faced criminal cases in their lives, out of which 201 face serious criminal charges, while 16 candidates have murder cases against them. 60 for the Bihar Assembly hopefuls face the charge of attempt to murder. 13 candidates are in the dock for cases relating to crimes against women, and 14 have dacoity and robbery cases against them. Ankit Tyagi is joining us with more details from Siwan, and Manogya Loiwal is joining us from Sitamarhi. First to you, Ankit, talking about people with a criminal background. In fact, you know, Siwan unfortunately has been associated with Mohammad Shahabuddin, but of late it's also seeing a lot of flush of remittances from the Gulf. A lot of young people have moved to greener pastures, as they see, in West Asia. Now, has that changed things politically in that district, or do they remain the same as they were from the last time around?
Not much, you know, Maha. If you talk about people moving from young, able-bodied men, women moving from various places in Bihar to other places for better employment opportunities, that is something that has not changed much. Talk about industrialization, talk about you know, other industries. Siwan lacks a lot of them. There is a rail coach factory around in Bela, which is a few kilometers away from here. But apart from that, not much has been seen or associated with Siwan, apart from this being the homeland, the birthplace of former Indian President Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And as you rightly pointed out, as of now, anybody who gets out in Siwan or reaches Siwan, the first thing, especially for a journalist or a political analyst, is what about the Shahabuddin factor? And moving around in Siwan in the last few days, I can very safely say that that factor, despite Mohammad Shahabuddin being in jail for the last 11 years, still exists. There are 8 seats in this constituency, in this district, in fact, 8 assembly segments, out of which the BJP had 6 last time and 2 went to JDU. This time onward, there are major issues that people are voting for, of course, is better infrastructure, employment opportunities. One thing that they are happy about is the situation of electricity that has improved, but more or less the way campaigning has gone after the third phase and just before the fourth phase started, we can see the effect of you know, people coming out and voting on religious lines. So the efforts of various political parties to polarize this phase somewhere in Siwan, it looks like has been a little fruitful. In many areas, people not only not caring about the party or the candidate, but which religion does that candidate belong to. Okay. So all these factors are, of course, taking place. Let me very quickly tell you, by 11 o'clock, 27.7% of voting has taken all across the places in fourth phase of election. Okay. But yes, there is, as of now, little dwindling number of queues, but in the evening we are expecting it once again to pick up.
In fact, you know, we've got these really good visuals there, Ankit, which you all are sending of long queues that were seen in the morning, especially of women turning out. Manogya, have you seen that enthusiasm in Sitamarhi also this morning, and has voting remained brisk, or like Ankit is saying, it's you know, at the moment there's a lull and likely to pick up again after the sun perhaps becomes a little less torturing for the people to step out?
Well, I would put it the other ways. Early morning was for the morning walkers and for those who are the early risers. But this is the time where people are waking up a little late on the Sunday morning, deciding what they want to do, and then of course deciding that they want to vote today. So it's a combination of emotions that is working today, being a Sunday here. And this being a town area, of course Sunday plays an important factor, which does not happen in the rural areas or the tribal areas or the Naxal affected areas, where they know that the timing will be only till 3 o'clock. So the timing compulsion for the areas like Runi-Saidpur and other districts, other constituencies will be implicable and applicable to them only till 3 p.m. So that is the duration that they have.
Okay.
But as far as one of the constituencies in Shevgarh is concerned, which is a very important constituency for many of them, where lovely Anand is also contesting. So you have to understand that it's not just about the political ramifications, but also that there were miscreants because of which the SSB opened fire, and the polling almost began after 10 o'clock. So that will continue till 8 p.m.
Okay.
Despite this exception, there has been a brisk polling since morning, around 25% voting reported only till 11 a.m. But this of course does not decide that there wouldn't be a higher percentage expected in the later half of the day.
All right, Manogya and Ankit, both of you, many thanks for joining us with all those details from Bihar.